Today on Six Sister Stuff, we're sharing with you our award-winning Copycat chili recipe. So my name is Kristen.
And I'm Kendra. And this chili recipe is actually Walt Disney's childhood chili recipe. So it is a copycat recipe, but it is award-winning and so yummy.
Right, and it's different than any chili you've had before because it has a few different kinds of meats and it's just different, but
the flavor is amazing.
Amazing. You guys are gonna love it. So, if you're ready, let's get cooking. All right, so you first wanna start by pushing the saute button right in front here in your Instant Pot to let it get nice and hot. Now, once it's all ready and hot, you're gonna add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Just pour it right in. Oh yeah, it's hot, it's hot.
And then to this, I'm gonna add half a green bell pepper.
Woo! Nice.
Sizzling. And then we're going to add half of a yellow onion. So we pre-chop these, so we'll just add these in.
Nice. And then just like a tablespoon or so of some garlic. Yes. We like garlic. Yeah, mix that all in. Perfect. And then while that is starting to cook, we're just gonna add 1 jalapeno. We took the seeds out because we don't, the kids wanna be able to eat this, okay?
And I'm weak, I'll admit it.
It's fine, it's fine. I wasn't gonna say anything, but it's fine.
Not for the kids, it's for me.
Perfect, so we're just gonna let this cook a little bit for about, 5 to 10 minutes or so. Just keep constantly mixing so it doesn't burn onto the bottom of your Instant Pot. So this has been going for a few minutes, so we're just gonna add a few more ingredients into it. So I'm gonna start with just half a cup of parsley, just dump it right in there.
And what could you say? You could use the seasoning if you don't have fresh?
Yes, you could, but fresh just makes it taste so much better.
And then to this, I'm going to add a 15-ounce can of pinto beans. And then I'm also going to add 1 15-ounce can of tomatoes.
Diced tomatoes in, looking good.
And then we're gonna add 1 cup of chicken broth.
Nice.
About a cup.
Yep, close enough,
And then 1 cup of water.
Pour it all in. And if you don't want to add water, you can just keep adding chicken broth, but we are using Walt's original recipe.
So it's gonna be right.
Right, we gotta get this right. Okay, so these are a little bit different because we're adding ground beef and sausage in here. So we're gonna add a half a pound of sausage that we're gonna put in. We have already cooked the sausage and ground beef, but while this is sauteing or getting hot, you can also, on your stovetop, cook up your meat so it's all nice and cooked through. It's just a lot easier that way. But ours is already pre-cooked, so we're doing half a pound of sausage here.
And then we're gonna do 1 1/4 pounds of ground beef.
Now, if you just have like 1 pound of ground beef, it will still work. Yep.
And I'm sure you could also lighten it up with some ground turkey or some ground chicken instead, but like we said, this is the original.
Exactly, we're gonna take it.
OG.
Okay, so you'll notice this is like hearty soup. So if you feel like you need to add a little bit more chicken broth, you are welcome to do that. We're just doing, again, original recipe from Walt. So
we trust Walt. I mean, he did Disney,
right?
So I feel like we're in
I can
really
trust
good
him with
hands.
everything. Okay. Okay, so then we're gonna add just 1 tablespoon of cumin.
I love the smell of cumin.
I do too. It's one of my favorites. And then 2 tablespoons of chili powder. And yes, it is chili, so you need chili powder.
Yes. And then we're also gonna add a half teaspoon of salt.
Nice.
And then 1 teaspoon of pepper.
There we go. All right. Okay, it is smelling good.
It is smelling really good.
It's smelling really good. Now, I would probably suggest adding a little bit more chicken broth so it won't burn on the bottom of your Instant Pot. Or you could easily do this on your stovetop and cook it that way. So, okay, we are done here.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna put the lid on. I know, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Good job, Walt. Okay, so we are on saute mode right now, so we're just gonna push cancel. And then we're gonna push the pressure cook button. And then it only needs to cook for 5 minutes because our meat is cooked. We pretty much just need to cook the vegetables. And if you could see Kendra, she moved the little knob to ceiling, not venting. All right, once you hear that little jingle, you are good to go. You can just walk away while your soup cooks. But while this is cooking, we're gonna make some delicious breadsticks.
Yes.
Okay, so of course, to go along with your chili, you need some delicious breadsticks.
You do.
Now, I know Halloween is next week, and we're so excited.
I know.
So every Halloween, our mom would make us. She would serve chili, and then she would make these delicious breadsticks that she would twist and bake.
Oh,
so
they're so yummy.
even though we're using Walt's chili recipe, we are using our mom's delicious breadstick recipe.
Yes.
So let's get started. So we have puff pastry sheets. So that comes with 2 of them. So we're gonna use both of them. So you're gonna take your puff pastry sheets and just kind of spread them out onto your cookie sheet.
Yes.
Yes, as best as you can. Sometimes they're hard to work with. They kind of
They
fall apart a little. So, okay,
Okay.
next.
Now we're going to brush them with olive oil. So we'll just paint this on.
Nice. So like, I don't know, we're using like 2 tablespoons or
Yeah.
so of olive oil, or just however much you need. All right, I'm gonna follow you.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then a little bit of garlic salt. We're just gonna sprinkle it on a bit. Because they're breadsticks, you need some salty and sweet. That's okay, I'll just do half right now. How's that sound?
So we have about 2 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese.
Nice.
So we're just gonna sprinkle this on, but you'll also kind of wanna press it in just to make sure that it stays on, because we're gonna be twisting these. And you don't want it
Twisty
to pop
breadsticks.
off. I'll sprinkle if you press.
I'll press. Nice. Okay. Pressing it in.
I'm trying to get more cheese. Sorry.
Give me more.
More work.
That's all right. I'd rather have cheesy breadsticks
I
than
know.
not cheesy. All right, some more on the edge here.
Okay.
Perfect, thanks. All right, think we're almost good?
Yeah.
Press it all in, okay. Nice. Okay, so then you're gonna take, I like to use like a pizza cutter.
Yeah.
And so you should be able to get like 12 breadsticks out of here. So like 6 on each thing. So we're just kind of gonna do it nice and skinny. And then after you cut it, you're gonna kind of just lift it up. Doot, doot. Sound effects, always sound effects. And then kind of just twist them. So yes, your cheese might fall out a little bit,
Yeah.
but that's okay. And then I kind of just pinch the edges. So you can fix it as you go, but it will cook all nice and twisted.
Yes.
Yes?
And have cheese on the inside. It's
Okay.
like cheese stuffed crust.
Yes. Okay, so we're just gonna cut the rest and then twist the rest.
So we rolled all these up. It's okay if a little cheese falls out. Try and get it off the pan so you don't burn it. But you're gonna cook it at 400 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes.
All right, chili is done. Breadsticks are done. Should we just like open everything up and try?
Yes,
Okay,
that
let's
smells
do it.
so good in here.
All right, so make sure all the pressure is released from your Instant Pot by turning it to venting, letting all the pressure out. As soon as you can safely open your lid, then do that. Oh, it looks so good.
I'm excited to try this with sausage and beef. I've
Me
never
too.
had that before. Oh, that's good.
Okay, you want to ladle some out into the bowl?
Yes.
Perfect. It does. It's a hearty soup.
is.
It's different than it's not as thick as your normal
Yeah.
chili, but I like it.
Yum.
Okay,
That's
and
so
then
good.
Walt likes to put all kinds of toppings
Yes,
on.
he does.
And so we have a little bit of tomatoes.
And I've never really put fresh toppings on
Chili before. Yeah.
But I think I like it.
I
so-
know, seriously. Yeah.
So add green onions and tomatoes and some cheese. And then we'll top it off with some sour cream.
Yeah, I can see that going. Perfect. And then the breadsticks worked out really well. I cut this one in half so it's a little easier to handle,
Yeah.
but then you can just carefully dip those in too. Oh,
Good. 10 out
so
of 10.
good. Maybe 11. That's good. That's good. All right, you guys, now if you want more easy Instant Pot recipes, make sure to check out these recipes right over here, and we will see you guys next week. See you later. Bye.